Jalen Adams again. Illawarra playing for the lead. And guess who? Goes upstairs, slams that one. Golden Globe stuff from our man Derek Rucker, and there are some great performances in the crowd here as well. Merry Christmas, everybody. They are playing their part. Have a look at this Christmas clobber. Why don't you put yours on at home, wherever you're watching? Sit back and enjoy some elite hoops. Illawarra Hawks against the Sydney Kings. Round 13, Hungry Jacks. Day has been kind to you. I think we have quite the sporting gift on offer. Elite hoops, the top two teams, the big brother.
But it doesn't mean they can't be beaten here tonight.
Brad does the league's best.
A big, small, on-ball. Bigs aren't always expecting pop-outs like Bruce did there to take that charge.
It's Tui. And he finds the foul on his way to the board.
We spoke about Tui in the pre-game. Oh, there's a push shoving here.
The goodwill to all got left at the tip.
Why are you doing that? I'm good. I'm asking the question. Why are you doing that, bro? You play basketball, bro.
I know you do. Hey, I know you do.
Well, Hickey and Bruce get into it. And it doesn't matter when you play, Brad. In these rivalry games, emotions run high.
9 points for the game. Alex Tui, the 20-year-old next star.
I'm going to Hung Lee here. The guy had 5 or 6 the last time they played. He's a sharp shooter, and look for him to get going.
Ihenjung Lee, the sharpshooter out there. First one off the mark.
Brad, you were right. You know the scout, the Illawarra Hawks, they're not messing around when Lee gets in the game. They're trying to get him a shot ASAP.
And go back again.
The Korean gets a bit closer this time, and Oliver swats the ball out of the way, but there's a foul called on the Kings. Contact with the head. So Ihenjung Lee is off to the line.
He's a tough cover coming off the bench. 6'7", is a sharpshooter from deep line, which is valuable.
Shooting the ball at 38% this season, but most of them have been from three-point lands. His free throw here, the first one significantly heavy. And the crowd realizing there are burgers on the line right here. Courtesy Hungry Jacks. That one's far more assured from.
Can't let him penetrate on his right hand like that. When he gets that ball, you really got to hustle and get square on him. You show him the right hand lane, he's going to eat you up.
Trey Kell finds a way to feed Wani Swakalabullet, who finds only the rim. After the Hawks' 37-point explosion in the first quarter against Perth last start.
Shot, and that allows them to get into the offensive position for the rebounding. And now he'll go to the line, went 1 of 2 the first time. These two, and I guess they'll be lucky if they touch the ring.
And with all the free throws going on, Matty, we're going to have a pretty high-scoring first quarter, well in excess of 50. I'm predicting, obviously, they've got 45 already. Might have get up north near the 60 number for the first quarter.
And there's an interesting contrast because the Kings are the best defensive team in the first quarter, giving up on average only 21 points per quarter. The Hawks are the highest scoring first quarter team. Collinson, for all the work you and your organisation do, Christmas sadly is a tough time for too many, and the Salvos, just one organisation that does so much to help. Well done. It's great to see the Kings on board again with the Salvation Army. Look at Tyler Harvey starting to fight Illawarra. Their willingness to play up-tempo basketball, Derek.
Execute on the offensive end, make them take the ball out of the net. The Kings can set their defense up as Cooks turns it over. But this type of play by the Kings on the offensive end that gets them in trouble.
All that was missing was the Harvey finish. He's 2 of 8 shooting in this game. Now Tui through traffic, and he finds a whistle again.
Rolling with Cam Oliver on him, they need to get him the ball more.
Tui looking for the alley-oop finish provided by Cooks. They can't execute.
Good D from Adams.
Ihenjung Lee waiting in the corner to drop 3 more.
Well, normally a shooter like that, you
New Zealand was actually the last game against New Zealand. Why do you take him out when he's got 20 points already?
I'm trying to work out a theory, and all I can
2 moments here.
Here's Xavier Cooks. Not really his range. But you're right, Derek, you take Alex Tui off. It's not a like-for-like switch as Ihenjung Lee, and Isaiah Liafa goes on. Here's Kell drawing the foul. And the foul was called on the floor.
Well, they
but
can feel
Isaiah
it as well.
Liafa,
But I can see where you're coming from.
the Kings have 50 points with more than 3 minutes left in the second. And the Hawks are hot on their tail with 45. Froling will go to work down low. The Froling-Cooks battle was one to be talked about coming into this game. And
Now you see Alex Tui come in, so now who guards Froling? Again, I'd go back to him.
Joe Healy, what are you seeing?
I was just listening to the Kings there, Maddie. We know they're the best defensive team in the league. Brian Goorjian just used that timeout to let the guys reset and try to slow down a bit of this Hawks momentum.
Yeah, they were on a roll before that timeout, Illawarra. Now Froling runs out of options. Darius Days had to shoot, only just inside the clock.
A couple of the guys on the floor with 3 fouls. Days, Froling, Liafa.
Who joined us late. They are first and second on the NBL ladder. Illawarra against Sydney. Darius Days yapping as he heads back in defence.
They just look small, the Kings here. They've either got... There's a nice move there, or he misses it, but they look small. There, Pepe.
Especially with some length out there for Illawarra. Froling, Wani, Swaka, Labullock. Darius Days is no shrinking violet either. Ihenjung Lee. But the Hawks go to the front right here via the hand of Labullock. The answer is no. But instead it's Lee stripping Adams of the ball. Now Trey Kell the third, stepping and one to come. The flex in the first quarter. Now Harvey has 17 and Kell has 17.
Well, he's not lying. They're outstanding basketball players.
Tyler Robertson for Sydney. Pulls up, leaves it short. Lee, his reach, makes sure of the rebounds. Lockie Albrecht. It was this game last year where he really announced himself, and there's a nice move. Come away empty on that possession. Noy working down low, blocked by Lee.
Great hands.
Couple of big defensive plays over the last minute or so from Ihenjung Lee. Trey Kell couldn't finish it. He'll have to go to the line for 2.
The Hawks' vibration is this quarter, which is a very good job defensively, considering how Sydney were going.
And here's one of their defensive weapons. Hickey forcing the pushed pass from Adams. Now Harvey swatted away by Cam Oliver. Days goes back 2. One block becomes 2 from Cam Oliver. But are they good enough in the fourth, which is 20 seconds away? Let's see out the third with Jalen Adams and the Kings. Cam Oliver feeling it, but can't finish. Now Ihenjung Lee, plenty of time for the Hawks to do something here. Darius Days rushed his shot, didn't need to. And Kwat Noi from mid-court almost sent it home. So the Hawks have found their defensive groove. They're scoring more freely, and as a result, they've found the...
You're now offense, and they didn't call that. Talk to me.
2.
Yeah, okay.
Fair.
Ihenjung Lee.
Wow.
Speaking of offense, smile yourself. If you've been on TikTok, there's a high chance you've seen Kevin Achampong, or Kev Pong to his fans. Hilarious skits and takes on different cultures. Good to see him enjoying the hoops on Christmas night. Illawarra are enjoying it more and more before they head to Brisbane in 48 hours. Friday. Although that's irrelevant at this time of year. Who knows what day it is. 48 hours their next game. If they can see off Sydney, they'll take 4 straight wins into that matchup. Trey Kell couldn't get the shot to roll over the cliff. Cooks, watch that shot away from the rim.
And again, Justin Tatum in the pregame show talked about how all of his players have checked their egos and decided that they've got to do what's best for each other.
Illawarra building a nice record in this gym. They're aiming for 5 straight wins against Sydney, and it will be 4 straight on this floor. They're about to go to 13-9 here against Sydney if they can close out this victory. Out by 13 with just over 5 to play. Is there one final run in the Kings? Jalen Adams, tough bucket. He collided with the Hawks, went off the glass and got it to drop.
Well, at some point, the Kings are going to have to change their pickup point, get over half court and try and speed the Hawks up. But then it's just a matter of, do they have the athleticism and the skill to slow the Hawks down?
Ooh, Hickey was heavy on his shot, and now Kelly, Leo Pepe. Well, Mason Peeling thought, what do I do here? And he elected just to go high five. That's a good option.
You know what, there was nothing in that, and he knew it as well. Here's a good closeout, good rebound here, and you just see there was an accidental hit there.
I mean, Pepe's physical, it wasn't as innocent as he tried to play it off to be.
There was a little bit of a left elbow there, pushing out. Necessarily needing the 3. Just get the good look, whatever it brings, and get the on-ball screen.
Jalen Adams looking to get up close instead. Xavier Cooks, great finish from Cooks. He wanted the foul call as well. It didn't come.
I think they've got a foul.
Got to get a stop. They press on Trey Kell. Here's Olbrich. Will Hickey using the clock. It's down to 10 seconds for the game.
Don't foul now.
Too late now.
Yep, don't foul now.
And they forced the turnover. Wani Swaka-Labullock had to fire. So, Sydney, 2.7 seconds to nail a 3
I don't think
and
they've got
force
a
OT.
timeout. I don't know if they've got a timeout here. Oh, he's got one more. Yes, he does.
And they'll block, I believe.
So a tangerine.
Foul one of the Kings and send them to the line and don't allow them to tie it up.
3.8 seconds to play on Christmas night. What a game we've had. Now it's Kouatnoi. He licked the rim and it rims away.
To win this one.
Brad, nominate some of the stars for Illawarra for me. As I tell you, this is the highest Illawarra have been this late in the season since 2002. They're top of the pops after round 13, and they haven't been this high this late.